Welcome to Sports After Dark After Hours with your host, Ashley Baker, Mark Gunners, Young Heavy, and Steve Lee. Ayo DJ DG, spin that shit.
If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before the time my body stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Count it up, count it up, count it up. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Swear the sun shining on me, get my heart up, no matter that trouble surrounding us. They don't see that it's a lot of us. Everybody moving anonymous. Don't take that credit, I know what we get. It, the blessing be coming from out of us. I was doing all kind of bad. What a quiet ass telling money to verse. Hit the pew and tell God he's first. Hit the studio to body a verse. I remember pushing mama Lil Wayne Hyundai with no gas money. I just bought a car, cash money. I ain't even trying to brag on it. I just tell it how it really is. I ain't tripping, they ain't feeling this. I ain't saying I deserve nothing. I'm just trying to talk about the benefits. I've been punching in the clock, trying to keep the kitchen stock. Man, it's a blessing cause we ain't never had a lot. But all we need is all we got. Whew. If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before the time my body stressing.
What's up? What's up, Sports After Dark After Hours? We are back Monday with the DJ DG on the ones and twos. I'm Ashley Baker, Mark Gunnels, C. Lou, Young Heavy. He's not on the screen, but he's coming. Technical difficulties can be a BI. Y'all already know. DJ DG, is this new, this song? Because, all right.
No, that was
I asked you to play new songs, so I feel included when you.
I mean, it's new-ish. It was like 2018, 2019, something like that.
All right, that's pretty old. He said it like it was a couple years ago. Like
ain't too
we're
long
going into
ago.
2024, bro. We're going into 2024. Respectfully.
Shout out to Lecrae, man. Lecrae.
Shout out to you, always being available on the ones and twos. We appreciate you, my guy. Same time, same place next week.
You know it.
Yes.
Love y'all.
Appreciate you, DG.
Appreciate you.
Gunnels, Lou, Hev, in spirit until he gets here. What's up, my guy? Welcome to Sports After Dark After Hours. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, make sure you share it. Let people know to get in the building. Listen, we're being pretty unorthodox this week because we're running while the 7 o'clock game is running. The NFL got in our way. We didn't get in the NFL's way. They got in our way and decided to run a doubleheader games tonight and next Monday. So we're gonna run while they run. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what we gotta do. Gunnels, Lou, what's going on?
What's good?
Yo, what's
Hev?
up?
There go the fan texting for what's going on, people. How y'all feeling, man? This was a crazy weekend in sports. How y'all feeling?
Good, man.
Feeling good. All our teams won this weekend.
Yup.
On the winner's circle.
All in the winner's circle.
Yeah.
Mark, it's a good day. It's a good day when the whole crew win.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
How do you feel being a part of the winner's circle now, Mark?
I mean, I'm always part of the winner's circle. We're the Super Bowl champions. We're the Super Bowl champs, you know. So I mean, we won at the
season though.
But we're the reigning Super Bowl champions until somebody dethrones us. So I'm part of the winner's circle always. So,
right.
You know, it's normal.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. As I mentioned, Lou, how you feeling? You got the Deion blockers on.
Yeah, we got the Deion blockers on.
Stand up for the game, bro, because I was out.
I'm on the West Coast, so it was like 10 o'clock by the time the game went.
Yeah, you and Mark was living life. Didn't matter to y'all. It was double OT. Y'all was good, feeling good, wasn't tired. I fell asleep twice on that game. I fell asleep during the game, and then I went back to sleep.
It's easy to tell when you fall asleep on the game because you stop tweeting.
Bro.
Yeah, right. Facts.
Hey, bro, let me tell you
That's
something.
when you know, Mark.
Hey, let me tell you something. I woke up and it was 28 up. And I fell asleep, and in my dream, I dreamt that they lost. Y'all ever dream about sports? This is crazy. I dreamt that they lost, and I'm like, yo, they. So when I woke up and saw that score, and it was 2 overtime, I was like, oh well, I wasn't standing up for that anyway. I'm old. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So I salute y'all for staying up. But I see you got the blockers on, Lou. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
You're under the weather a bit today, so we appreciate you for what you call the shooter. His flu game, flu game, Lou. What you call it? Flu.
This flu game, Lou, right here. Flu game Lou.
Yeah.
One of y'all get that meme ready for my man. Get that flu game Lou. He was a game time
good,
decision.
man.
For sure.
We just stay hydrated.
It needs to be like something where like Gunnels and Hev we gotta get Ross going, right? Like they're carrying you. You know, or like Mark is carrying you, like
carrying
Scott
me off the court like they did Jordan.
And Hev in the background,
like Pippen did Jordan. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Somebody cook it up for us.
Yeah, man. Just trying to stay hydrated and everything, you know.
I think we can get Ross to do it. All right, y'all. So let's tap into it. The games are on right now. They're starting. I'm watching it. I don't know about y'all, but I am looking right at my
for
TV.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be tapped in.
Oh, I'm watching it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Saints and Panthers are up first. Just real quick, what's your game expectations and your scores? We can start there. I don't think that the Panthers have much of a chance. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't. This should be relatively easy work for the Saints. No, not easy work because it's a division game. Is that why okay? Maybe I should be a little more okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we got 2 divisional games. I mean, they should be hard fought games tonight. Both of them.
I mean, shooter, I'm with you on that. I think this Saints and Panthers game should be an easy one for the Saints. I think they should handle business easy.
No, Mark, why you keep shaking your head?
Because it's not going to be easy work at all. It's going to be a.
Wait a minute. Say it again.
Hold on. The Panthers can win this game. I don't know why you think it's going to be easy work.
The Panthers can win this game?
I don't think they can win this game.
Yeah, they can definitely win this game, 100%. The Panthers have a great defense. The Saints, I'm not that high on the Saints, so you're asking the wrong person.
Okay.
I don't think they're not a playoff team this year. So I think
the Saints got a good defense too. The Saints got a good defense.
Yeah, the Saints have
Bryce
a good
Young
defense too. And that offense,
Derek Carr has one of the worst records when he's a road favorite in the past, I think 10 years. I saw that stat today. So
what was the stat?
He has one of the worst records as a road favorite over the last like 10 years, I believe. So don't be surprised if Panthers win this game. It's going to be a very, very close game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. And then I mean, I don't know, like that offensive line for the Panthers isn't good to me, especially when you have Brady Christensen out and some of the other players out or whatever. So I don't know. I think it'll be a close game, but I got the Saints winning.
I got the Saints somewhere along the lines of 28-17. I think that the Saints kind of. Because they won last time, right? So they'd be 2-0. They'd be 2-0.
Yeah, they won last week.
That's kind of big. That's 2-0. That'd be 2-0.
You got the Saints scoring that many points.
28 is a lot.
Yes.
Why y'all don't believe in Derek Carr, bro?
They only scored 16. They only scored 16 last week against the Titans.
For him, Mark. I know the stats you gave, but this is a new era for Derek.
But we've told you about Derek Carr. You've been the one on the Derek Carr train. We told you Kirk Cousins was better than Carr.
No. You told me about Raiders Derek Carr.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's still Derek Carr.
And Saints Derek Carr is 1-0.
It could be Saints
Derek Carr.
He's still Derek Carr.
He's undefeated.
Kirk Cousins is better than Derek Carr.
If there's any
for sure
right year for Derek Carr though, it's this year because he's in a division that's just not that good. Actually, it would be 3 teams that's 2-0. Because Big Baker Mayfield is doing his thing.
The NFC South had 3 teams.
So the NFC South is kind of turning out a little better than what we thought. Maybe that's insane. I'm not gonna lie.
But the Panthers would be 0-2.
I can about to say that the Panthers would be 0-2. But I can say that I didn't think the Bucs would be 2-0 right now.
I did.
Gotta give them their credit.
I did.
Can you give me my credit?
They'd be 2-0.
Can you give me my credit? I called this for Big Baker.
You did not think they was going to be 2-0.
You didn't think they was going to start off 2-0 though.
You didn't think they was going to start off 2-0.
I knew that they would be good. That's all that matters.
They are
all right.
Good,
so what's y'all score predictions for this game,
lie.
real quick? Or what y'all expectations? What do you expect from Bryce? What do you expect from my boy Derek Carr? What do you expect from the weapons they have? Talk to me real quick because that game about to start.
I'll say quick. I'm just looking for Bryce to improve from what he did week 1. I think he was okay against the Falcons. But I think this is a chance for him to, add some more to his game right here against the Saints. He's going against a good defense, and that offensive line isn't good. So I'm definitely going to see how Bryce is going to be able to handle that pass rush by the Saints. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be trying to get after him, and make them a little frustrated like last week. And for Derek Carr, I just need to see their offense do more. They only scored 16 points on the Titans. And like Mark said, the Panthers got a good defense. So I want to see if the Saints offense can kind of kick it up from last week. And I think the score will probably be 24-20. Saints.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Clement say, first of all, shout out to Clement in the comments early, lacing us with the juice, all the good info. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I got a drink over there. But shout out to you, Clement. Always tuned in to Sports After Dark. We appreciate you, brother. He got the Saints 34-24. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had the Saints 28-17. Gunn was saying he had to drop out. We're having listen. The
StreamYard acting crazy tonight, man.
But crazy. Yeah, for sure. He got the Saints putting up 34.
Yeah, I have it around what Young said, around 24-20, something like that. It'll be a close game. Okay. I expect Bryce Young to be better than what he was last week. He threw 2 interceptions last week. He only had like 146 yards. But, we kind of see who his favorite target is, which is Hayden Hurst. I think Hayden Hurst had like 7 targets last week, and Bryce went to him often. So I just expect him to be better. They do have some injuries on the offensive line, and we know that the Saints can get after the quarterback. So we'll see how that goes for Bryce Young tonight and how that goes for the Panthers tonight. But you also got to have Adam Thielen be better this week too. And he does get DJ Shark back this week, so that should help him out a little bit in the passing game. So, but I still got the Saints winning 24-20. I just think Chris Olave and Michael Thomas and them are just they just have a better offense. It's just on Derek Carr at this point.
Yeah, so I think Mark said it's going to be tight. I don't know who he's picking. We'll get it when he comes back.
He got the Panthers.
I think he got the Panthers on it.
Wolf. That's insane. All right, cool. Again, like y'all mentioned, we got 2 divisional games on our hands tonight. So we got the Browns and the Steelers tonight. That is good. Look, I was watching somehow, some way, my TV ended up on like NFL Network or something, and I was listening to like Deshaun, like, he missed all those games last year, and now he's starting the year with being able to really be tapped into how disgusting the AFC North can get with one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows that the Browns and the Steelers are rivals. I mean, NFL Network had old Jim Brown videos going earlier, you know what I'm saying? And, just the hype. So it kind of made me hype, and I'm like, I'm kind of hyped for like a Browns Steelers thing. But I am hyped because I really feel like that Deshaun Watson can turn things around this year. I've been saying that the entire offseason. I really think that he is going to make his presence very felt in the AFC North. Like, and for that reason, the Browns are not going to be little bro. They're not going to be that. And being able to grab a second division win in the first 2 weeks, that's going to be crucial for the Browns this season because, again, that's such a hard-fought, tough division. I think that they get it done. I think I don't know if this is the first time in Mike Tomlin's career where the Steelers might fall 0-2. I don't know if somebody can educate me on that. But I think that the Steelers fall 0-2. I don't like that offense with Kenny Pickett against that Browns defense. We saw them go crazy and shut Burrow down. We saw that they kind of made Jamar Chase a non-factor in that game. I mean, they only put up 3 points against that Browns defense. So
yeah, so
go ahead.
Oh, I was just my bad. The Steelers have started off 0-2 twice under Mike Tomlin, 2013 and 2019.
Oh, okay. Well, this will be a third time. It's gonna be a third time for Big Omar. It's gonna be 0-3 for my man.
Big Omar X is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she said he in too deep.
I said from the jump that I was not convinced or like all pumped up for the Steelers this year like everybody else was. They're facing a really, really tough defense in the Browns. Give me the Browns 30-20 tonight. Gunnos.
Am I good now?
You're good, man.
Yeah, you're good,
technology
brother.
is a BI. That's the thing tonight. Technology is a BI. I just made my Browns Steelers pick. I'm going with the Browns Gunnos.
Technology, some bull junk. Huh?
Yeah, some bull junk is insane.
Yeah, you're going really high on these scores.
30-20 is not bad. Do you see all the comments? Look at these comments. Somebody said that
the Browns are not scoring 30 points.
Saints scoring 34. That's what they say. That's what comments say.
Nah, man. You got to realize, man, these division games are different, man. It's gonna be
especially the AFC North divisional
yeah.
game.
I'll be stunned if the Browns score 30 points. Absolutely stunned.
Now, here's the thing. Now, I'll be shocked there because that's going to be a slugfest. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints put up 30 points tonight. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. They got some weapons on offense.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I got 30-20. Again, I think I was telling them that I think that Deshaun Watson is going to make his presence very felt in a hard, tough-fought division. Give me the Browns 30-20. We'll see. You know, I could be off. But you know, Mark, I'll be right with the I'll be good on the scores. I'll be good with the scores. I'll be good with the I'm good with the money lines.
Hey, NFL Packboy.
I'm good with the spreads, my bad. Tell me what y'all think about this game, man.
NFL Packboy said he got the Steelers 27 and the Browns 20 tonight.
Oh, okay.
I think I got the Browns tonight.
Somebody go.
Oh, you ain't got nothing else with it, Lou? You gonna leave it there?
Oh, I was waiting for you to, but I got the Browns tonight, man. I think Deshaun Watson's gonna pick up where he left off last week, and I think he's still trying to get back in the rhythm of things. And that defense, that Browns defense, I like that defense, man. They fly around, they get to the ball carrier, and they do what they got to do. And against the Steelers, where Kenny Pickett didn't look particularly too good last week against the 49ers, and they were able to get to him and force some turnovers and stuff like that. So I think the Browns do the same thing tonight. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game because it's the AFC North. Defenses reign supreme over there, but I'm thinking somewhere maybe like 21-17, something like that.
21. Can you do something for me? Okay. All right, cool. Shooter, who you got? Talk to me.
I'm going with the Steelers tonight. I can't see the Steelers losing back-to-back games at home. And this is a divisional game where you got to seize the moment. They didn't play good against us last week. And I think that kind of didn't sit right with them. And I feel like they're going to come back out and be like, all right, this is the team the product that we're putting on the field this year. And we're not going to let that first game be the narrative of what type of team we're going to be. So I got the Steelers in this game. I'm with Lou. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, too. I got it. Give me 2017 Steelers.
All right. Dang. Y'all don't have no faith. I just think that the Browns defense is going to create opportunities for their offense to score. That's why I think that they're going to be able to kind of run it up. You can give me Kenny Pickett for a pick. I should put that on a parlay. He's throwing an interception.
He threw two last week, didn't he? Mm-hmm. He threw two last week, right?
For sure. Yeah.
I'm with you. He going to throw a pick tonight. I'm there with you on that.
Put him on your parlay. Talk to me, Gunnels.
Yeah, I really struggle with this game. I do have the Browns winning, but I'm not super confident. I do think Pittsburgh's going to come to play today after what they did week one. I kind of agree with Lou and Hev. We got similar scores. I think me and Hev actually have the same exact score. I just have the Browns winning 20-17. It's going to be a very ugly, low-scoring game for sure.
All right. Well, we'll see. I see Derek Carr out there incompleting passes. It's 3rd and 6. 12 minutes left in the game. First quarter underway. I didn't know this game was in Carolina. They kind of lit out there in Carolina. That's a lot of
they're in Carolina.
They kind of lit out there. I know Michael Thomas. He threw a pretty good pass in between two defenders.
He just got sacked.
Okay, well then your TV is a bit faster than mine. All right, so let's keep it on moving. Listen, the biggest story. What happened? What I meant? Well, yeah. All right. Listen, the biggest story of the weekend.
Hey, y'all need to trade us Brian Burns, Carolina. Look at Brian Burns.
Colorado. This Colorado game, Lord. No, we wasn't on by the time Norvell had made all them comments. We hadn't ran a show. We haven't ran. Boy, you done poked the bear. Let me tell you something. This should be a lesson to all of the head coaches that's going to see Colorado this season. Don't poke at Deion. Don't poke at Deion and his boys. Them boys is ready to run through a wall for Deion Sanders. You have to tread lightly when you got a bunch of angry college boys ready to get busy on the field. Colorado beats Colorado State after Jay Norvell's the head coach over at Colorado State's comments telling Prime to take his glasses off when he's talking to adults. Basically, that's what he said. I was taught to take my hat and my glasses off when I'm talking to adults. Like Prime is a young man. That was crazy to me. But they defeat Colorado State 43-35. It went to 2 overtimes. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I'm just proud of all of you guys for staying up because I ain't going to do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't going to do it. I just wasn't doing it. I barely would do that for Dallas. And y'all know where I feel. Y'all know I love them. Talk to me about what y'all saw in this game, because for me, first of all, to do all of this after the Travis Hunter injury, that's super impressive. I mean, that's Shador's guy, you know what I'm saying? And to still rally, come back, keep their head down, Shador being his poise because he learned from the greatest of all time, Mark Gunnels, not named Patrick Mahomes, Thomas Edward Brady. You know what I'm saying? Very poised,
Isn't it Thomas Edward Patrick Brady or something?
Yeah, whatever. Like that? One of those. Shiloh balling out, you know what I'm saying? Took one to the crib for his daddy. Talk to me about what y'all felt in this game, the energy. What is Deion doing to us? I mean, I saw Giannis Antetokounmpo, my God, watching football, and the man don't watch football. What is Colorado doing to us in college football, y'all? Because I don't watch college ball for real either. I'm the biggest casual on this show, so talk to me. How was y'all feeling about this game? How do y'all feel about Colorado? Can they make the playoffs? I'm gonna ask y'all this every week.
No.
Why do y'all keep saying no? Why? No. Why? Can I say this? You don't think that they can make it because we see the decline? Hold up. Because we see the decline with Bama?
No, they just struggle with Colorado State.
I was about to say that.
They're about to lose the Oregon.
They are. I mean, let's be honest.
I'm supporting Colorado, but they for sure losing to us, for sure.
Yeah, I'm supporting Colorado. You see it. I got the blue.
Yeah, but we gotta be realistic.
I support them, but yeah, come on now. They're not.
And I asked, and I said this to y'all before. I don't know if it was on a space or on here. Could this be the first year where we see a Cinderella football team?
No.
Why not? Why is that out of the realm? Y'all keep. Oh, so y'all doubting Deion for real? Got it. Okay.
No, we're not.
That doesn't mean we're doubting him.
Y'all doubting Deion.
It's because the
big, like, come on, let's be realistic.
Just because we're not picking them to make the playoffs does not mean we're doubting them. We're just being honest.
Like, they won 3 games. They won 3 games. Guess what? That was a lot better than what they did last year.
They barely beat Colorado State.
Yeah. I will say this, right? Hey, Jay Norvell, right? Yeah, he talking about his mom, taught him to take off his shades and his hat when talking to adults. She didn't teach him any discipline because his team was undisciplined as hell that night. I'm gonna say that because they had like somewhere around 17 penalties or something like that. Like they were a very undisciplined football team. And had they played disciplined football, they might have walked out of there with the victory. Because even playing undisciplined football and you were still like you had the lead for majority of the game. So had you been disciplined, you might have won that game. But I think the whole world thought this game was going to be a lot different than what it was. We thought they was about to hang 70 on them boys, but Colorado State came to play. And I think it's kind of one of those things. And Ash Lou said this to me, during the game where it was during the game where it was kind of like Colorado got all the hype going into this game, and that made Colorado State feel some type of way. Like, okay, y'all focusing on all of them, focusing on them, but y'all ain't got nothing to say about us. Y'all think we about to get the doors smoked off of us. Yeah. So we're gonna come out there and make some noise. And when I say they threw underneath crosses all game, and it worked. I didn't want to see another crosser in my life, dog. I don't want to see another shallow cross again after watching that game. Hey, and Horton is a real deal. That boy Horton, the receiver, I think 14 for Colorado State. He's nice. He's the real deal.
He's a dog.
Yeah. How many people were paying attention to Colorado State though prior to this game though, Hev?
Nobody was because it's Colorado State. They're not a team that people really watch, but the Deion effect made people pay attention to them. The game was crazy though, man. Through 2:30 in the morning watching the game.
Yeah, y'all crazy.
Could be me. I agree with Lou. Yeah, I agree with Lou. The undisciplined wasn't there because look at Travis Hunter. He out for the next 4 weeks with a lacerated liver because Colorado State safety was an unnecessary hit. He should be suspended, but that's another story. Shador Sanders, man, when he said he went in Brady mode, he definitely had a Brady mode moment. A minute and 30 seconds left, and you on your 2-yard line, and you got to score and go for 2 to tie the game up. Drove him right down the field. Got the 2-point conversion. Once they got that, I said, yeah, Colorado gonna win the game. It's over. You can't allow this to go into overtime. It's over.
Yeah,
it was impressive to see. I'm with you, Shooter. I ain't even gonna lie. I think Colorado has a chance to make the playoffs. I
don't know why that's out of the realm of possibility.
They believe.
Like,
man,
why is that
hell
out of the realm of possibility?
This team believes.
Here's my
thing.
They
about to lose the next
not
2
out of the
games.
realm of possibilities.
They about to lose the next.
If you
they
keep
about to
it
lose
real,
the next 2 games. That takes them out.
Who did y'all? Hold up. Who's the 4 teams y'all have?
I'm just saying it's really not out of the realm of possibilities.
I had Georgia. I think Bama. Bama's not making it.
There you go.
Actually, Bama still could, even though, yeah, they still could, because they lost 1 game. They've done it before where they lost a game and they still made it to the playoffs. So Bama still could, depending on how they play the rest of the year. But
yeah, Bama not making it.
I had USC. And that's the thing. I don't see Colorado beating USC.
Okay, so y'all are saying that Colorado has to be undefeated in order for them to
that
make
would probably
the
be the only reason why they don't get it though.
Even though it's voted by the committee. Here's
What's
my
voted by the
process.
committee?
Isn't that picked by the committee?
But they look at how they look at your wins, your losses, and they look at how you won certain games. Yeah, if you go play USC and Oregon and they blow the doors off of you, you're not getting nowhere.
But here's the deal. If Bama drop another game, this is the reason why I felt like that they could probably sneak in, only because of the decline of Alabama. Only because of Bama. If Bama lose another game,
because then you still
Bama though.
You got Florida State that's at number 3 or 2 right now.
But see, Colorado has
Ohio State.
But Colorado has something that those teams don't: the attention of the entire nation.
Colorado's gonna lose 4 or 5 games.
That doesn't matter.
I think that's gonna matter with the committee.
No, because if they lose 2 games,
that don't matter with the committee.
It doesn't.
Colorado's losing at least
4 doesn't matter.
Games.
It don't. Hold up. Wasn't it 1 year when Bama lost like 3 games?
No.
It wasn't.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't got no faith in Florida State.
Bama. The year that Bama made it, they only lost 1 game. And they won the SEC championship.
There was a year recently that Bama was.
They only lost 1 game.
They only lost 1 game, and they won the SEC championship.
They lost 2.
They never made it when they lost 2.
They only lost 1 game.
When you lose 2 games,
losing
1 game.
Bama never made the championship losing 2 games. You're not making the playoffs losing 2 games.
No, that's what I'm saying. Losing 1 game and making the playoffs is hard. Losing 2,
so if
you're
they
done.
only, let's say they dropped the USC game, they only lose 1 game.
They're losing this week. They're losing to Oregon. What are we doing? Like, this is a crazy conversation. They're gonna lose 4 games.
I just think it's fact.
They're losing at least 4 games this year. What are we doing?
But I will say this to your point, Ash, because I tweeted this out the other day.
Somebody gonna clip you.
They can clip me. I don't care. They're losing to Oregon. I will guarantee that right now. They are not beating Oregon. There's no chance.
Wait a minute. Can you wait? Can you do that one more time for me?
There's 0 chance Colorado's beating Oregon this weekend. They are not winning.
You do what? You said you guarantee it?
There's 0 chance Colorado beats Oregon this weekend. 0.
I just want to be able to. If my man, listen, I'm going to ride for Gunnels. If he right, I'm gonna be like, my man called it. But boy,
and that doesn't mean I'm not rooting for Colorado. I'm just being a realist. Like, talking playoffs with them is ridiculous. Like, this is insane.
Did you think that they were gonna beat TCU?
No, I didn't.
I put money on them to beat TCU, so I thought
not
they
as good
were.
as I thought they were.
I'm about to say I knew they was gonna beat TCU.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna beat TCU.
Folks, right?
You said what?
I mean, Oregon ain't really.
Yeah, I knew they was gonna beat TCU for sure.
But I will say this, Ash, to the thing.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not sold on Oregon.
We're gonna move on.
I'm not sold on Oregon.
After you say
that, I'm gonna just say one thing. Like with Colorado, the aura around that team reminds me of the U in the '90s. Like that's the type of aura that team has with all the star power that's out there during games. They got the Rock out there, Michael Irvin. Not Offset. What's his name? One of the Migos. They had him out there.
No, it was Offset.
It was Offset. Okay,
Offset was
yeah.
out there though.
So they have all of that, all of that star power out there, and so that aura that they have reminds me of the U in the 90s.
And did the U in the 90s win championships?
Yeah, but they also went undefeated. They also went undefeated.
Deion got
and
it
stuff.
rolling.
Like, they didn't lose 2 or 3 games.
Okay.
They
haven't lost any games yet. That's
they're
why
going. They're
going to lose
they
nobody.
have not lost any
They're going to lose at least.
But they
2
haven't
games.
played anybody yet compared to what they're going to play in these next 2 weeks.
I'm interested.
I ain't gonna lie, Shooter. They gonna lose to us.
Hey,
they losing to USC
hey, but
sure.
I am going to put some money on Colorado to beat Oregon though, because it's like plus 610. So I am going to sprinkle a little bit on that.
The value is definitely there. All right, so
bro, I got no faith in Bo Nix. I got them beating Oregon.
They're not beating Oregon, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Especially without Travis Hunter. Nah.
Do y'all did anybody else want to tap into your thoughts from the past weekend? I mean, Mark, I know you said that you're not against them. Are you impressed, or they haven't really played anybody?
I mean, I'm not going to be impressed at the last game. Everybody thought they were going to win by 40 points, and it went to double overtime. So let's be real. Like that was not an impressive performance. I mean, the fact that they showed resilience and through adversity, that was cool. But literally, everybody heading to the game was like, "Uh-oh, you talked about Deion. They're going to beat you by 40 points." Like, nah, that wasn't impressive to me.
Okay. Lou and Have, y'all got any final thoughts on that? Mark isn't impressed with the last game.
Are you impressed? You're impressed, Ashley? Double overtime against Colorado State?
Well, I'm a casual, so I don't know how bad Colorado State is.
They're not
Colorado
good.
State won one game last year.
They're not good.
Yeah, they're not a good team.
Fine. I know y'all are trying to hip me. I am more impressed with the fact that they are coming away with wins despite being like underdogs or
they weren't underdogs in this game.
I didn't finish. People just waiting for them to fail. People were waiting for them. That's what I'm most impressed with. So for me, college ball, it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it could. Some teams can have a good day. Some teams can have a bad day. That's why I'm like, how this ain't Oregon's day, Mark? Maybe Oregon's day against Deion and them, they could wet the bed. You just never know.
Without Travis Hunter,
they just won without Travis Hunter. It took them a minute.
Against Colorado State,
it took them 2 extra.
That's Colorado State. This is a different level.
Okay, all right. Shooter, you got anything? Because we moving on. Because I need to know if the season ended today. Do y'all have Shador or Caleb as y'all Heisman?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right.
Caleb.
What are we doing, bro?
Caleb.
What is wrong? Mike, you are really wow.
Like Shador has like the 7th best odds right now. Caleb is the favorite by far. Like, what are we talking about?
This is disgusting.
Shador's been balling. Shador's been balling, but it's Caleb.
Caleb, it's not even close.
Yeah, Caleb is the. Yeah, Caleb.
Was Shador even supposed to be?
The thing with Caleb is Caleb is doing what shit. No, he wasn't. He wasn't supposed to be in the conversation, but he there. He there for sure. In my opinion, is Caleb, Shador, and Penix Jr. That's the 3 I'm rolling with right now.
What about
Caleb?
Drake
Caleb
May?
is doing.
Shooter hates Drake May so bad. Shooter don't like this guy.
I don't like Drake May either.
He can't.
He overrated. He's overrated.
He's overrated. I'm not a fan of Drake May either.
Oh, well,
they be gassing. Drake May. They be gassing me.
Ain't they 3-0?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't. Okay. But the thing is, he doesn't look impressive in those games that they're 3-0.
I think they are, yeah.
And he just doesn't look impressive though. Like
he didn't look good in the games they won. He didn't look good.
I know you don't want to hear this, Mark, but I have a question. Mark is so upset. Why are you so upset with my hypotheticals tonight? Like,
because it's like you're gassed. You want to gas them like to a whole nother level. Like, it's crazy.
If they beat Oregon, can we just pretend? If they beat Oregon and he shoot up that ladder, that Heisman ladder, is the conversation going to change next week, or it has to be after they see Caleb and USC?
If they beat Oregon, the conversation definitely changes.
Yeah, yes. The conversation changes, and then it shifts to the Heisman's going to be won or lost against USC
against that for that game.
Yeah, like but the conversation.
Or
yeah,
5.
Yeah, the conversation changes. Like if they beat Oregon, then it's like, all right, cool. He's up there. Like they 1A, 1B for the Heisman talks. But then you're gonna lose or win the Heisman with that game against USC. For both of them, to be honest, for both of them.
In college ball, do they plant those same kind of narratives? Like, in the NFL, somehow we like, oh, it's going to happen with so. So then by this time, they got to play for the division or they got to play for something. Do you think that it's a possibility in college that something happens in this Oregon game where, in fact, both teams going into week 5 with USC and Colorado, that in fact, it is something where the Heisman is on the line there just to kind of draw in people, the ratings, all of that.
Yeah,
could y'all
100%.
see that happening?
100%. If they beat Oregon, yeah.
Y'all got me real intrigued for these next 2 weeks. So everybody going with Caleb.
I don't got no faith in Bo Nix, so I think they'll beat Oregon.
But see, it's not Bo Nix.
I'm going with
It's
Caleb
not
right
Bo
now.
Nix for me.
Yeah.
It's not Bo Nix for me. And the thing is,
Absolutely.
Oregon's been balling with Bo Nix. Like Bo Nix has been balling since he got to Oregon. But the thing is that defense and offensive line, like against Oregon, you're gonna see some boys at this point. Like you're gonna see some real dogs at this point.
And that defense is incredible.
It's not incredible, but like when you the Colorado's offensive line isn't that great.
Oh,
I mean that's what
Colorado
they've been
State
saying.
was pushing them around.
Yeah,
right, that's true.
And that's
very
what they were saying. Like even Deion knows we got to get some big boys, for the trenches. And so that's where I think the game's gonna be won or losses in the trenches.
What would Colorado have to do to win this game?
Protect Shedeur.
And they would have to win the turnover battle by at least 2 to 3. Like, yeah, they need to get extra.
They got to create 2 to 3 additional possessions.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how good Oregon is. Okay.
I mean, it's not even that I'm that high on Oregon. It's just I think it's a big gap between the depth in both teams. Like, and then we also keep glossing over the fact that Travis Hunter's not playing. That's their best player.
You do keep saying that, Mark. We do
like
that is their best player. Like on both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball. Like we keep glossing over that. That's a gigantic loss to that team. So I don't see it at all.
For those that don't know, he went out with was it a liver laceration?
Lacerated liver. Yeah.
Laceration of the liver, and he is out for at least 3 weeks.
Now, unless somebody steps up big time, like you get Horn or Weaver that step up on the offensive side, which they've been playing, perfectly fine throughout the past 3 weeks. But them stepping up, and then whoever steps up on the defensive side, like it's a big ask. Like you're replacing Travis Hunter for the next 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks, however long he's out.
Yeah. He got hurt at the worst time possible.
Yeah. With these 2 games coming up, that's tough. So that's the toughest 2 games they have on their schedule.
Until like Utah.
Yeah, but then they still got to play Utah at the end of the year. Washington State's not a pushover. The Pac-12 is pretty good, man.
Okay. Yeah. I've been hearing that. Welcome back, Shooter. Technology is a BI.
Man.
They play Oregon State too. Oregon State's good.
Yeah, they play Oregon State.
Oh, so they play both Oregons?
Yeah, but that's like the last game of the year. They play Oregon State.
Okay.
Oh, they got to play UCLA. UCLA's playing good too.
Shout out to Mike from the OC. He's pretty high.
I think they lose. I think they at least lose 4 games. Like I feel very comfortable.
They're gonna smoke
Colorado?
Stanford. Yeah.
They're
gonna smoke Stanford
in their head.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm with Colorado against Oregon this weekend. They're gonna beat Oregon. They're gonna beat them.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
They're gonna beat Oregon. Wow.
Well,
Shedeur. I ain't got my watch on, but we with the Shedeur. We doing the Shedeur. You know what time it is.
I just hope it's competitive, man.
He's from Hill. I forgot.
Hey, my boy told Deion to bring his luggage to Oregon because they're about to punch on him this weekend. That's what my boy told me. That's crazy.
All right, so everybody here has Caleb. I don't really have a dog in the fight. So again, I kind of talked about listen, the Deion factor is a lot for me. That's why I kind of talked about the playoffs, Mark. Because listen, I think that these guys that vote on these, playoff teams, they keep in mind what's going to pull ratings, what's going to look good. I mean, I know they keep in mind the performances and how they beat and who they beat, but I'm sorry, man. If if Colorado was sitting on 1 year by the end of the year, 1 win, 1 loss by the end of the year, and let's say so is Bama, I think they put them in over Bama. I just think that they
But who
do.
is the loss to for Colorado?
It depends on who they lose
USC.
to, though. It depends on who Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, I agree with you. If they lose to just USC, I think they put them over Bama too.
Oh
If
yeah,
they
yeah,
lost
yeah.
to a good team,
Yeah.
like yeah, it
Yeah, I
definitely
could
depends
see
on who
I
they
could
lose
see
to.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if they lost against Oregon and USC, it's no way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now
Oh
that
no,
you're saying
hell
so.
no.
But again, my reason behind that was just they're just got again. What is Deion doing to us, man? The man is got folks standing up. I mean, I saw somebody put that people was waiting up like that was a Vegas fight with Floyd Mayweather. I saw somebody put, and that is real. Like folks, are we gonna stay up? Did everybody take a nap? That's all I saw on social. I should have took a nap. Damn it, I didn't take a nap. But we gotta start, and I don't know if maybe we've already started, but we don't talk about the influence that Deion has enough. When we're talking about top influential like athletes, I don't think that Deion's name is mentioned enough. I think at this point we gotta start mentioning Deion's name. So real quick, this does not have to be a lengthy segment, my guys. I want to know y'all's top 5 most influential athletes of all time. I know people that do not have Deion in that conversation. Even with all we're seeing right now, they don't have Deion in that conversation. So I'm gonna start with. I'm sorry, what you have. I'm coming down. Trey area or Bay Area. Trey not there no more. My bad. I'm coming to you, Shooter. Who your top 5 most influential athletes of all time? Don't say Champ
This is
Bailey,
off
bro.
the top of the head. I mean, that's my boy right there. But no,
Okay.
he ain't make the list. This is off the top of the head right now. In no order? Do it got to be in order?
No.
No? Okay,
I would like it
I'm
in
going to
order, but you
go
don't have to do it in order.
influential. I'm going to go in no order. Allen Iverson. I'm going to go LeBron. I'm going to go Muhammad Ali. I'm going to go Serena Williams. I need one more, right?
What happened to Deion?
I'm gonna throw Deion in there. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Deion in
You
there.
said, was that a struggle for you to throw Deion in there?
No, it wasn't a struggle, but I was trying to because I didn't make a list, so like I just was thinking off the top of my head. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
All
5
right.
I would go with.
All right, I'm coming to you,
And
Lou. Okay,
I
go ahead.
wanted
I'm
to throw
sorry.
somebody else in there. No, I just saying I wanted to throw somebody else in there, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of y'all say the other person that I was going to throw in there.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how a certain GOAT didn't make that, but it's cool.
See, look, somebody. Me and Clement got the same list.
Yeah.
So I'm
drop y'all's list in here for sure. Go ahead, Lou. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go prime. I gotta throw Ken Griffey Jr. in there because what he did for the game of baseball.
He definitely was influential, Lou. Yes, he was.
Yeah, AI, Kobe, and Ali.
I feel bad. See, Lou, now you got me feeling bad, Lou.
Nah, I mean,
no Deion for you.
Nah, I said Deion.
I said
prime.
Yeah, he was the
He
first
said
one, yeah.
prime. He threw my man Kobe in there.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad.
Prime. You said prime, AI, Kobe.
Prime, AI, Kobe, Ken Griffey, and Ali.
Wow. All right.
I didn't throw Serena in there because Young threw her in there. But I mean, Serena has an argument for sure. But the reason I put Kobe in there because everybody wants to be like Kobe, though. Like every basketball
everybody don't
want
to be like Mike.
Bro,
everybody said Kobe.
Is Kobe. You look at Taylor, like you look at some of the young dudes that's in the NBA now. Kobe was they got like that was their idol. That's who they try to imitate. Jason Tatum, Kyrie, all of them dudes. Like Kobe was their guy. He was influential to the game of basketball, just like Ken Griffey with his swag on the baseball field.
For sure, everybody wanted to bat like Ken Griffey Jr. I used to be batting, playing baseball in the hood.
The hat backwards in the outfield.
With the stance. For sure. Absolutely, Lou.
Who is Devon? Who's Devon? Don't we know Devon?
We do this every time.
We do this every time, but I don't remember who that is though.
Deion, Serena, Usain, Michael Jordan, and Muhammad Ali. Okay. All right.
It's a person we.
Yeah, because somebody
could
I
be
guess
on this
somebody
list.
from Sports After Dark for sure. Like, I think it's Simba.
It is.
It's
that
Simba.
Might be Simba.
It's Simba
that
for sure.
Simba.
That's what it is. Talk to me, Gunnels.
Simba, if that's you, comment that's you.
For sure.
Not in order. Michael Jordan, LeBron, Deion Sanders, Barry Bonds, and Steph Curry.
You know, Mark.
I knew
those are some good
I was
names.
running
Those are
about
good
that
names.
that was the person I was going to say, Mark, was Steph Curry. I'm
Steph?
like,
Yeah.
somebody gonna
Yeah.
throw Steph in that list, and I'm
I
not
mean,
mad
all
at
these
nobody
kids
throwing
are
Steph in that list.
shooting threes from 35 feet now. They want to be like Steph.
They all want to be
Yeah.
So
Steph.
you're putting him. You did you say Allen Iverson?
I didn't.
You think that he's more
But
influential?
Steph has
than
an
Allen
argument, though. I wouldn't knock nobody that put Steph Curry in there because, like Mark said, he
Nah.
got kids thinking they can shoot 40 feet from the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
looking at it more like from a on the field or on the court perspective because
That's fair.
AI to me was more like a cultural thing.
It's
Dylon,
Dylon, y'all. It's
yeah.
Dylon.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
like kids are literally everybody's shooting these long threes and stuff now, trying to be like Steph Curry.
Yeah,
He changed the game.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
yeah. I ain't mad at that, Mark, because that was the person I was thinking of. I'm like, you could throw Steph in there, and I wouldn't argue that. He definitely is influential.
And who else did you say, Mark?
I said LeBron, Jordan, Steph, Deion, and Barry Bonds.
How exactly?
Barry Bonds is another one though.
Yeah,
Barry Bonds is another one though.
LeBron is influenced by creating super teams.
Wow.
Player
shooter.
empowerment.
Hey, shooter, I ain't got no argument there, but you know,
player empowerment, man. He taught players to take their career in their own hands and don't be hamstringed by these franchises.
And the way he takes care of himself too, like that's been a big thing too. The way he takes care of his body.
That's
but
a
which
great way he got that
from
professional way.
He got that from Ray Allen though.
I'm still seeing people get hurt. I don't see how he influenced. He influenced him enough about, you know what I'm saying, putting $1 billion of work into your body every year. That's not.
Hey, listen. That's
go down worse than I see LeBron go down. I ain't going.
That's on them for not taking taking the message.
Yeah. All right. So y'all know where I'm going with mine. My top 5.
We know who in your list. We know who in your list.
That's not true. Y'all don't know me.
Paul George.
Well, I was thinking about it.
Brady in there for sure.
Well, the thing about it is listen, check this out before I get busy with it. I was thinking about Paul George because, like y'all say, all the younger people, it's a lot of young people that's saying that their favorite player, who they try and be like. We're seeing it. Cayenne said it. You know what I'm saying? I think Brown kids probably want to be like Paul George more than they want to be like him. We're just gonna keep it a bean. I'm not sure how important, how real that is, but I'm going to throw that out there. Listen, my top 5, I have got to start with the man himself, Michael Jordan, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, to be exact. I want to be like Mike. I hear what y'all are saying. The ones that didn't put Michael on this list, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. He just, Magic kind of came in and got the game back popping, and then Jordan just took that. He just took it over. I gotta go with MJ at 1. I'm going Serena as well because she got all these fire young women, black, white, don't matter, feeling like that they can do it all in the game of tennis. And we all know how difficult tennis is. And she played pregnant. Like, what? Y'all men could never. Like, y'all could never go out there and play the game that you're successful in or that you thrive in. She was pregnant. I gotta give her that. I'm almost leaning with Mark with the Steph Curry influential, man, because again, just changing the game. Like you said, Mark, I think that I can shoot from the bleacher. So, if I think that, I can imagine what everybody else thinks. People that actually got game. So I'm going to go Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, Tom Brady should have made everybody's list. Y'all are nuts to think that this man doesn't have an influence on football. Everybody want to be like Tom. Everybody wants 7 rings. That's the goal. That's what you're not. You're just not that guy if you ain't getting 7 rings at this point. And that's the influence that I want to be like him. I gotta reach him. That's what Patrick Mahomes is aiming for. He's aiming for 8 for real. So Tom Brady is in that list as well for me. And I gotta go. It's a toss-up between Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan for me, y'all. I mean, Allen Iverson and Kobe for me, honestly. Can we do a tie? Can I do a tie? Kobe and Mike at 5. Can I do that?
Absolutely not.
I gotta pick.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah,
Kobe and AI. Nah, you gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one.
And also, yes, we know we can't go out there and play tennis pregnant. It is physically impossible for us to do that.
Right.
So
Not
of
these
course,
days.
Like
of course,
that's something we'll
out there getting knocked up.
us as men will never be able to experience that. Like that's not.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Like of course we can't do that.
First of all, the point I was making was y'all are like babies when y'all get the flu.
Man, I have COVID and I'm doing this. Like what?
That's HIPAA. That's HIPAA. Don't put that information. You don't put that information. That's HIPAA. It's a HIPAA.
Man, I'm not a doctor.
I know. Okay. So I'll go with Kobe. I'll throw Kobe in there. And y'all said enough about Kobe, so I'll throw Kobe in there. It's 5.
Yeah. I'm sick. I ain't throw Kobe in there.
No, I might got throw Deion in there.
Kobe.
Oh God, I didn't throw Deion in there.
Yeah, you didn't throw Deion in there.
Oh,
See how easy
it
is to leave somebody out?
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. It's
hard. You was on C. Lou's head because you thought he didn't put Deion in there.
Yeah,
you left Deion off.
So who you taking out?
You gotta take somebody out. Shoot, if you throwing Deion in, you can take your man Tom Brady out.
Nah.
It's like nah. George said he going Brady mode.
Out. I don't know who.
Take
I'm taking
Thomas
Steph out. I'm taking Steph out.
And putting Prime in there.
You're putting Deion in there. Okay. I see Bray in the comments. He said Michael Vick. How y'all feel about Michael Vick as influential?
Oh, Sabrina. Oof.
LeBron,
got me a little worried. Serena, LeBron, Vic, Steph, Hank Aaron. Is that a baseball player?
Yeah, it's a baseball player.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
I'm with you. I mean, you got an argument with Michael Vick because I ain't gonna lie. Michael Vick had people. You know what I mean?
He influenced this wave of quarterbacks we got, dog.
For sure, he did. He paved the way for a lot. I know people say Randall Cunningham, but people ain't really like that style of play until we saw Michael. Yeah, Randall Cunningham was really like that. He was him on the Eagles. He was him on the Vikings. He was him on the Vikings too.
I you look at this,
Michael Vick really.
Mahomes will be on this list very soon. By the way, a lot of kids growing up now want to be like Patrick Mahomes.
What do you mean by that? Because of his hair?
No, throwing the no look.
No, like the arm angles, the no looks. Like he's
wearing the arm sleeve.
He's the Steph Curry of football.
Can I just say that I've seen
Aaron Rodgers Mark. He is the Curry of football.
You said what, Ashley?
I've seen Aaron Rodgers throw no look passes, bro.
Yeah, I mean Aaron Rodgers has done it. Matthew Stafford has done it, but it's.
But you say that, but the way Mahomes take it to a different level, bro. Like you know that. Like, I don't know.
Mahomes takes stuff to a different level. He does. Like
I mean, just like we saw Ray Allen and them shoot threes, right? And then here comes Steph.
Right, we did. Here comes Steph, and Steph took it to a complete different level.
It's also different too when you're doing it and you're winning championships, like multiple. Like,
yeah,
very shady to Aaron Rodgers just now. It's cool when you're doing it.
I mean, he's not lying though.
I'm just
I'm telling the truth.
He's not lying.
We all know that Aaron Rodgers should have more than one Super Bowl. We all know that.
Okay, for sure. And I think that he would have got it. I think he probably would have got it within 3 years with the Jets. We don't know. All right, cool. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all's participation, of course, in the group chat. To the NFL before we wrap, people, because we are wrapping up. We're wrapping up in good time too. Yeah. Shout out to me, the host, keeping y'all in. Mark, you don't do a good job of keeping us in line on here. You do a good job in the.
This is your job.
But wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You do a good
Mark
job.
Mark said after hours is you. On the space is Mark.
That's clear. That's clear.
Mark said y'all got to share the responsibility.
Listen, again, as I mentioned, tons of NFL action this weekend. Shooter, I need you to give me the list of every team that has dropped to 0-2 on the season.
I got you right now. We got the Bengals. We got the Texans. We got the Chargers, Broncos. We got the Vikings, Bears. We got the Cardinals. And it could be the Panthers if they lose tonight. And it will also be the Steelers if they lose tonight. They will be added to the list.
One team you missed was the Patriots too. Patriots.
Oh yeah, the Patriots. My bad. They're 0-2 as well.
Yeah.
So now I kind of want to switch the question. I know I said which 0-2 teams are least likely to recover, but I want to say what 0-2 teams that had playoff aspirations are least likely to recover. Because nobody expected the Bears to go to the playoffs. Nobody expected the Texans to go to the playoffs.
Oh no, people expected the Bears to go to the playoffs.
Who expected the Bears to go to the playoffs?
Nobody on this show did.
Nobody on this show, but I'm saying people. Bears winning 10 games. Bears don't even know how to run an offense.
I think
we ain't seen him since.
I think the easy answer here, and I'm just going based off what people were saying, not me, because I didn't think this team would make the playoffs at all. But the Denver Broncos, people were high on them. Sean Payton's there. He's going to rejuvenate Russell Wilson. They got a top 5 defense. Russell Wilson was, his second year in Denver, things of that nature. Now they're 0-2, and yeah, they're not recovering at all.
I thought honestly, Mark, I thought you was going to say the Chargers.
I mean, the Chargers got a chance to recover. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who you got, Lou? What player? Wait a minute. People had the Broncos winning. Well, yeah, they had the Broncos.
No, I'm talking about making the playoffs. People had Broncos making the playoffs. 100%.
Yeah, people.
I didn't have the Broncos making the. I think I might throw them in there.
I agree with.
But there's definitely a Sean Payton narrative with the Broncos before the season.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna have to agree with Mark. Like, well, y'all know how I stand. Where I stand with the Denver Broncos. I told everybody Sean Payton wasn't going to save. Sean Payton wasn't going to save Russ. It was going to be the same Russ we saw last year. I mean, he's slightly better. They're scoring a little bit more points, but it's still the same results. You still get the same thing from the Broncos. They losing games. So I mean that's the 0-2 team that I don't really think is going to recover. Because I mean, really, when you look down the list of the 0-2 teams, Arizona ain't about to do nothing. The Bengals, I think they will recover, but I mean, the other ones, I really didn't expect them to do anything this year anyway.
What about the Vikings?
I think they'll recover.
I ain't gonna lie, Mark, that's the team I was going to. The Minnesota Vikings. I don't think they recover. I think Jett is just going to have a lot of yards this season. He's going to put up great numbers, and they're going to pay him his money. But I don't think the Vikings recover. I don't see it. They got a lot of holes, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They are bad defensively. And if y'all going to depend on Kirk throwing the ball almost 40 times a game to get you into the playoffs, good luck with that. I don't see it happening. I think that's the team that, I don't see it.
And I know we talked about it. The fascinating thing about this is 2 of those teams that had playoff aspirations that are 0-2 play each other this week, the Chargers and the Vikings in Minnesota.
And that's crazy. I think the Chargers win that game.
Yeah,
Eckler will be back for that game.
You think the Vikings gonna fall 0-3?
I think the Chargers win that game too.
Oh yeah, I told Carlos in the space. I said Eckler will be back. Y'all gonna lose that game.
They're gonna speaking of the Broncos, real quick, just to back up my argument even more. You know who the Broncos play this week?
They got y'all, Mark?
No, they play Miami in Miami.
Oh, they losing that game.
Oh, they're about to get smoked.
They about to be 0-3.
Hey, Russ about to get killed.
They're gonna be on
that defensive line gonna be on Russ' ass.
So the Broncos are about to be 0-3.
Yeah, and now this is the thing.
Oh man, that's a bad.
So I know this is a random shoot. I know you've been hosting. You're doing an amazing job. But I ask a question real quick.
Yeah,
if the Broncos go 0-3, who are y'all pushing the blame towards? Is it going to be more on Russ or on Sean Payton? Like who y'all feel like the blame would be more on?
It depends on Russ's performance.
Okay.
If they go out there and he has a really good game and they still lose, then because I think the game against the Broncos or against this past week against the Commanders he started off really good. I'm like, dang, Russ having a good game. I even tweeted that out.
Their defense hasn't been as dominant as it used to be.
They haven't.
I agree. And then now you're playing Miami, maybe the best offense in the league right now.
Yeah,
this week.
And then I look back, I'm like, damn, what happened to Russ? He 50% from the field, like field goal for completion percentage. What's going on? So yeah, it depends on his performance. Like if he goes out there and has a really good game, then it's probably like, okay, maybe it's Sean. But if he goes out there and the plays are open and everything, and he's still not playing well, I don't think Sean wants him as his quarterback anyway. So,
Lou, I ain't want to say nothing about that, but
I mean, I wouldn't if I was Sean Payton.
The energy is definitely giving off that he don't want Russ as his quarterback.
Whoa, y'all think so?
It's giving that off. Like it feel like you got that coworker at work you gotta work with because you gotta work with that person, so you gotta deal with it. But Sean Payton, I don't think.
Don't forget, Sean Payton took this job by default, basically, because there was really no other options. He really wanted to be the Chargers coach, but they didn't fire Brandon Staley.
Yeah,
facts, Mark. He ain't even want to be there.
That.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
because he was at Chargers games and everything.
He lives out here. He lives out here in LA. Like
he wanted to be a Chargers
Justin Herbert. He loves Justin Herbert.
Wow.
And he on record, he said how much he's a fan of Justin Herbert.
Yeah. So Russ wasn't his choice. Like that's not his choice at quarterback.
And
I mean, you can tell.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was praying that Sean Payton didn't go to the Chargers. I did not want to see that. I did not want to see Justin Herbert with a competent head
coach. Mark said, "Go ahead, go somewhere else, dog."
I was like, hold on.
I want the Chargers to do just good enough to where they have to keep Staley around.
Well, but the way they going, Mark, they ready to fire that man.
Staley will be going halfway through the season, though.
People that's bolting up. I see the tweets. They saying fired Staley. They ready to get rid of him.
The way that defense look, they about ready to kick him to the curb.
That defense is terrible.
I'll say this. I think for me, it's definitely Russ. He has just really, really, really like folded, man. Like I don't know what the heck, guys.
He didn't fold. This has been him.
Okay.
Lou said we just gotta see the light. Lou said we gotta see the light.
Hey, y'all had the blinders. Y'all had the blinders on, man. This is what was really happening.
Lou said we gotta see the light.
That's listen. I'm not mad at that. For me, the 0-2 team.
Go ahead, Shooter. I know you. Come on. You ain't gonna leave him hanging like this now.
I didn't want to cut Ashley off, but I want to say something real quick.
Say it, because I'm still thinking.
Okay, I do think we need to mention the Bengals though, because Joe Burrow's calf injury, he re-aggravated it against the Ravens. I think that's a real thing because I don't think he was even 100% before. And I said this. Remember, Heavy, you heard me say this after week one. I was like, he doesn't look healthy.
You did.
I think they rushed him back.
You was on that train, Mark, for sure.
Yeah, so I know they were 0-2 last year, so people are kind of brushing it off because like they did it last year. But I really think this feels different than last year because the first two games were both divisional games, and now you got a banged up Joe Burrow. Now offense, even at least last year, they showed potential with their offense. They were scoring points. They just lost. This year, their offense looks terrible. It looks stagnant. And I think a lot of that has to do with Joe Burrow not being confident in his calf. So I think we're letting him off the hook here, not mention the Bengals at all. And the AFC North is tough.
Yeah, that was.
You can have the Ravens are 2-0, and we think the Browns are going to be 2-0. Like that's tough.
That's for
tough.
sure.
That's tough to recover.
And again, like you said,
tough to overcome.
Like you said, it's been division losses. You know what I'm saying? And so honestly, that was my first reaction when they lost. I'm like, we see this every year from the Bengals. Like they start off slow, but then when I rethought about it, I'm like, yo, this is a little different because of the divisional aspect. I wasn't even taking into consideration the injury. I'm just talking about y'all lost back-to-back division games and y'all did not look good. There's no type of rhythm. It doesn't look like that y'all are there. I mean, hopefully, do you sit Joe Burrow? Do you heal the injury now? Who is their backup quarterback? Like, what do you do for Joe Burrow? Because you're right, we are letting the Bengals off the hook here. But how much can we really give Joe if he's been kind of hurt? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what do you do if you're Zach Taylor? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
You Zach Taylor. I mean, like, what do you do?
And they talking about Jake Browning, possibly their backup. Talking about him possibly starting. He hasn't completed a pass in the NFL, so that's how you don't know.
You know what? Lou is very shady. Oh, they talking about so and so about. He hasn't completed a pass in the NFL.
That was a perfect who, though. Like that was actually
a perfect who. But
that was a perfect who right there.
They're talking about him starting this, maybe possibly starting this weekend against the Rams.
And that was an easy game before the year. Not anymore.
It was. They I ain't gonna lie. That's not an easy game. That's not
All
easy.
right.
I will
Puka
ask this question.
Nakua.
I think I'm going with the Vikings like Shooter, by the way.
Yeah, Shooter. Come on. I know you. I know how you feel about Kirk. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, Shooter. You know who you gonna pick.
I'm going with the Vikings, my boy. I'm going with the Vikings. So yeah, they're not recovering. The Vikings are going to recover.
Now the question that you asked, Shooter, if they should rest Joe Burrow, the question I ask is, who are the Bengals' next 3 to 4 games? Like who are on their schedule? If Mark or my boy Lou can pull it up for me.
One of y'all.
Oh, okay,
got you right
yeah,
now.
one of them. I know. You know what I'm saying? They quick with it. One of my dogs.
Shooter, we might be a little spoiled because we'll never look this stuff up on our own.
We know. When we got Mark and Lou.
One of y'all.
Mark and Lou.
Look it up.
They got
it. The next 4 games, they play the Rams in Cincinnati. Then they play at Tennessee. They play the Cardinals and then Seattle. That's the next
Cardinals is a. Depends on who's playing, but the Cardinals should be. Those are 3 out of those 4 games are pretty tough.
Exactly.
They're gonna win the Cardinals game.
Yeah, they're gonna win that game.
Yeah. That's why I said 3 out of 4.
Now the question if they should sit Burrow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's tough.
You said the Rams. You said the
Rams, Titans, Cardinals, and Seahawks.
Rams, Titans, and Seahawks are going to be 3
Well, the
games.
thing is that it's obviously tough. There's no division games here, and there's only one conference game, and that's the Titans. So this could be a stretch where you sit them right quick. The problem is I don't know how many wins they're going to get with this backup guy.
Exactly.
You can't afford to go 0-6.
You can't afford to go 1-3. You can't afford to go 1-3.
That's why they should have rested him already, because now it's like you played him and you're still 0-2 with him. So if you would have rested him, you still would have been 0-2. Anyway.
To be fair, these next 4 games, 3 of them are NFC opponents. So I mean, they don't hold as much weight as the AFC games.
But you still got to win games.
No, you still got to win
games. You still got to win games.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying like the weight of those games aren't as big as those AFC games.
They out there hitting.
Because like by the time you get Joe Burrow back,
just got smoked.
Yeah, by the time you get Joe Burrow back, that's when you go through your AFC stretch.
That's what
those are the important games.
Correct. Right. That's what I'm saying. So
I mean, it would make sense to probably sit them.
I'm with you. Wins, you know what I'm saying? They definitely matter. But that's why I said the next 4 games, they only have 1 conference opponent. They only have 1 AFC opponent. You know what I'm saying? 3 NFCs. So it might be the time. The only problem with that is they're not seeing any AFC opponents, but you still can't afford to go down like 1-5, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can't afford that. You can't afford that.
That was a suitable backup that could get them at least in a position where maybe I'd even say 2-4 might be okay over for the whole 6-game stretch as far as even including their record now.
Yeah.
That's just tough.
Because I mean, they got the Rams, the Titans, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, then the Niners. Like that's their next stretch of games. So, like I said, all of those are NFC opponents besides the Titans, of course. If let's just say you sit Joe Burrow into the 49ers game, then you have a stretch of the Bills, the Texans, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Jags, the Colts, the Vikings, the Steelers, like it's all AFC. So I mean, like y'all said, it's one of those things where you can't afford to lose all of those games. You got to have somebody that can at least win you some, but at the same time, those games don't hold as much weight as that next stretch is going to be, because that next stretch it's the AFC on the line at that point.
That stretch is crazy. That stretch is crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. Listen, we really appreciate y'all for tapping into Sports After Dark After Hours tonight, man. Subscribe to the channel. If you are watching and you are not subscribed, just hit the button. It's right there in your face. Just subscribe. And for those that are tapped in and you're already subscribed, kick this to your people, your group chats, folks that watch sports. Put it on your Facebook page. Put it wherever you need to. We are very, very close to 500 subscribers, y'all, and we really want to hit that mark. We want to hit that number within the next couple weeks. So we appreciate y'all for tapping in, being in the comments, being tapped in. It's Monday Night Football. Y'all still was riding with us, so we really appreciate that. And we're in Sports After Dark after the games tonight, after the Monday Night Football game, or I don't know, but is it still going to kind of be? It's a game on right now, right?
Yeah, the Saints and the Panthers playing right now.
Oh, I'm watching the Saints and the Panthers. What y'all watching?
Yeah,
I'm watching the Saints and the Panthers too. The other game ain't started yet. And no, the Browns and the Steelers don't start till 8:15. So that game.
Oh, they about to start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's about to
that's
come
the game
on.
we really want to see anyway.
I might be tapped out by then, but y'all hold it down.
Feel better, Lou.
You know, we got you.
I'm about to take some Theraflu nighttime and be out of there.
Hey, but you flu game Lou. Lou. You hit.
Make sure you take care of yourself, Lou. And before we go, we gotta wish our guy Young Heavy happy early birthday. You know what I'm saying? Virgo season is here. Birthday is on Thursday. I had to throw this in there. Happy birthday to the man with the lines, Young Heavy. Birthday coming up. Old as dirt, ain't you, my boy? Getting old. But we want to say happy birthday to you. From
happy
all
birthday,
of us,
man.
Dark folks in the comments. Make sure y'all wish Have happy birthday on Thursday. We're not going to obviously be running, so I wanted to go ahead and make sure that we tap in with that now. Happy early birthday, Have.
That was a curveball. I didn't expect that. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all in the comments, y'all understand, man. I'm riding for these 3 other people with 0 breaks. So you know what I mean. I love them with all my heart. You know what I mean. There are people that are very true and genuine to me, and I appreciate y'all. 100%.
I'm about to cry in the car.
Trust me, if I'm crying for any of y'all know that means I really care for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? These are my people.
Well, have a good time for your birthday. Have again, tap in with us tonight. Y'all got anything before we roll?
No, we just appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate everybody for continue to tap in with us. Whether it's the spaces, what's at the dark, after hours, whatever. We appreciate y'all. Y'all make this whole thing run, man. Y'all make this whole thing run.
The Sports After Dark brand is taking on a life of its own, people. It's a vibe out here. It's good. Got anything, Have? Got anything, birthday boy?
No. I mean, I know it's gonna get crazy tonight. Browns versus Steelers. Whoever lose that game, make sure y'all tune in to Sports After Dark Spaces tonight. Because whoever lose that game, it's gonna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly.
Somebody block BK. I ain't
oh my God! They win. If they win, he gonna come in there on some. You already know what type of time he gonna come on. You already know.
All right, man. We'll see y'all. Y'all know the vibes. In the meantime, in between time, we'll see y'all on the timeline. We'll see y'all tonight after the game. See Lou, feel better. Happy early birthday, Have. You know what I'm saying? We out. We appreciate y'all.